Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, each right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my kase, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo.
Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, the stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Kenta Maeda gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
For Texas.
First pitch on its way.
Sam.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And stepping in, Bubba Thompson. And now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Maeda has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adele is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Nate Lowe digging in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adele will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Now at the plate, here is David Flack. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2.
And here's the former Surprise Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now to the plate, here is number 83. He readies for his first plate appearance. A ball and no strikes. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. Maeda, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. At the plate now is number 38. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Runner at first here, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Frank Lentz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come and strike zone?
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Fletcher is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo.
The shortstop, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Shogo Akiyama.
The right fielder, Shogo Akiyama.
Now the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jose Trevino. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anderson Tejeda. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in once again is Sam Haggerty. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Bottom of the Angels, Shohei Ohtani 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Lined into right, a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Wow.
Batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo.
Now batting, the shortstop, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
And now the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So one run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset.
Now at the plate is Nate Lowe. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Up next, Willie Calhoun comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, number 83, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, number 38.
So next to bat will be number 38. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0-1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The batter will be Shogo Akiyama.
And leading up for the Angels, the right fielder, Shogo Akiyama.
Now here's the first offering. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Lentz has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 7.
So now to bat, Shohei Ohtani singled in his last
Now
at-bat.
the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And now the first pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. two-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. Better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the leading off the inning, it'll be Frank Lentz, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Frank Lentz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
On the move is Trout. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Next to hit, Anderson Tejeda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ripped down the line. Lentz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first gets him in the side. Next up, Yoshi Tsutsugo. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Shortstop, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And now here is Shogo Akiyama. Flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Thompson is there. Let's see if they try it. Stepping.
Ball 4, take the base. He's out.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Stasi at third, Adele over at second, Fletcher on at first with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Angel. So now here is Bubba Thompson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the Rangers.
Next here is Nate Lowe. He bounced out last time up. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be number 83. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're down. So next to hit is Yoshi Tsutsugo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 38 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. So now into the box is number 38. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 38.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Adele has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Striding in is Frank Lentz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Akiyama is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up is Jose Trevino. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Akiyama is there. They breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Last Stepping in next, Shogo Akiyama. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left field. Leading off the top, the shortstop.
First pitch of the AB now. Anderson Tejeda is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Sam Haggerty grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So the next to bat will be Bubba Thompson, who grounded out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Nate Lowe down the 3rd baseline. Rendon has it, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the Warriors leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Calhoun, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Kikuchi is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. This is in the air to left field. Adele is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jose Trevino. He flew out in his last AB. He's set and the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Akiyama is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Up next for the Rangers, Anderson Tejeda. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lined into left center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. Barehanded on the move. And he's in safely to third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Bubba Thompson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
1-2 now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit.
Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32. Right there.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe, as He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He brings it in, and the Angels move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game, where the closer job is seemingly always up for grabs, that's pretty impressive.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenta Maeda earns his first win of the season. Noah Syndergaard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.